Hey, I'm Justin with AmericanMuscle.com, here with a great bolt-on for any modified 2-valve. I'm talking about the SR Performance 75mm throttle body fitting all 96 to 04 Mustang GTs. SR Performance has really made quite the impact on the aftermarket Mustang world thanks to their wide variety of performance and suspension components with prices that do fit nicely into just about anyone's budget. Now, to see more of what SR has in store for your ride, in addition to more new and exciting products, you have to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the banner below if you haven't done so already. The 75mm option from SR Performance, in my opinion, is a great bolt-on for anybody with a heavily modified or boosted 2-valve and really does complement an aftermarket throttle intake and intake spacer. On the other hand, if you do have a stock or lightly modified 2-valve, then I would recommend going with the SR Performance 70mm option instead. Otherwise, you might end up hurting performance rather than helping it. That's just because a lightly modded or stock motor really isn't moving enough air to justify the larger opening with the 75mm option. Either way, if you're not quite sure what option to go with, you can always get in touch with one of our Mustang experts. They'd be happy to talk about your setup and make a recommendation based upon your mods. Taking a closer look at the throttle body itself, you'll see it is made from a 356 grade cast aluminum, which gives it this smooth, almost polished type of finish. Now, the throttle body does not require a tune, but we always do recommend running one just to get the most performance out of each mod, especially if you do plan on pairing this up with an aftermarket upper intake plenum and spacer like I talked about a little earlier. SR Performance does offer their version of both of those, which you can find on the product page of AmericanMuscle.com by clicking on the link below. Included in the box, you'll find all of the necessary hardware and gaskets needed to get the job done. Now, the actual install itself is pretty straightforward and should only take you about an hour using some basic hand tools. You will need to transfer over the throttle position sensor from your old throttle body to the new SR Performance throttle body, but it's only 2 screws and pretty straightforward, in addition to reattaching the throttle cable to the new throttle body. So if you're looking for a solid upgrade for your heavily modified 2-valve 4.6, then be sure to check out the SR Performance 75mm throttle body, available right here at AmericanMuscle.com.